This is the single leg hip thrust exercise. Now, if you're new to hip thrusts, I recommend starting actually with the double leg, which I'm going to demonstrate first, and I can go over some of the cues that you want to think about before progressing to the single leg. As soon as you're able to, get to the single leg, because this is an excellent exercise for phase 3 of the Rebuilt to Run program. So you need something elevated. A bench works great, plyo box, a chair, anything that gets your torso off the ground. So you're going to put the edge of whatever you have, put the edge of it right across your shoulder blades. And without any weights or anything, you can put your arms across it, assuming you have that space. Otherwise, you put your arms across your chest like so. And you're going to find a good pivot point. So usually it's right around the shoulder blades, but you can kind of go up and down. We're trying to find a good fulcrum for your torso to roll against that edge. So right here feels good for me. So now I'm getting my feet out just wider than hip width apart, not too far out because it's going to then activate too much of the hamstrings. We're trying to get a lot of glute activation with this. So a little bit closer towards the butt. You're going to start down in this position. You're going to start pressing up, and the goal is to really squeeze powerfully through your glutes. When you do that, think about keeping your core engaged. So you actually want to keep your rib cage down while you press your hips up. If you press up, 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 and you're not thinking about what your core is doing, a lot of people end up arching through their lower back too much, and that can create a potential injury. So you're going to press up, 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 rib cage down as you press powerfully through the hips. Now for running, the goal that I give people for the hip thrust is as you press all the way up, you're trying to get your hip above your knee joint. So you're maximizing that hip extension similar to what we want to do while we're running, okay? So those are the cues that you want to shoot for. Now, for the single leg, you get in the same setup position here. Get one leg straight out. So my right leg is going to be my working leg. And I'm going to go through the same exercise now, keeping my core nice and stable, pressing up, rib cage down, pressing up firmly through the hip, strong squeeze, and then all the way back down. So trying to maximize that squeeze each time. So just the body weight version, you're going to get a lot of activation back there, but as that becomes easy, then you do want to add some resistance to it. So you can add a dumbbell, sandbag, kettlebell, or if you do have access to a gym that has a hip thrust machine, or you want to set it up with a barbell, that's fine. But for our purposes, we're going to show just the kettlebell or dumbbell variation. So same working leg here. Weight's going to be resting right in front of my hip, right in front of my pelvis. I'm holding on to the weight, legs straight, dropping down with my hips, pressing up, 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 up. Rib cage down, pressing firmly through the glute, and then back down. And back down. So start with that progression, double leg, go to single leg, make sure you can feel that strong activation, then you can add some resistance to maximize this exercise.